Hello, this is Liz Waldman with your Pilot Home Team out of Keller Williams DTC office, and this is your monthly market update for September 2017. To start, we sold 5,631 homes, which is actually down from last year where we sold 5,789. And that's actually the first month all year where we're down in home sales. And we were down, that's about 800 homes less than last month. And last year was about 400 down, so it's a little bit seasonal. I think it has a little bit to do with, you're going under contract at that point in August, and that's kind of when people are getting back into school and whatnot. So it's not atypical for it to be fewer homes than last month, but it is the very first month that we are down in sales from last year. The number of homes on the market on the last day of the month was 10,810, which is down 20% from last year where there were 13,533. And that's really only down 3 homes from last month. So it's kind of steady right now what's out there. The average price sold was $367,500. That is up 7.9% from last year where it was $340,000. And that is actually down about $7,000 from last month. And it's kind of just this increasing pattern at this point where the average price sold is just kind of going down month per month, and that's not uncommon for this time of year. More homes on the market, prices are going to correct themselves from when there were less homes on the market earlier in the year. The average asking price was $490. That's up 11.4% from last year. It was $439,900, and that's down $4,000 from last month. The price per square foot was $174. Sorry, that's up 5.5% from last year, where it was $165, and that is down $2 per square foot from last month. The average days on market is down 3.6%, but really only one day. This year it was 27, last year was 28, and that's actually up 4 days from last month. So again, more inventory, things are sitting a little bit longer, prices are kind of correcting themselves, if you will. The month supply is down 17% from last year, where we have 1.9% or 1.9 month supply, and last year was 2.3. That's up 0.2 from last month. It's that trend again. The 300 to 399 price range saw the most sales. It was 1,752 homes sold, and that accounted for 31.1% of the sales. The 200 to 299 price range was the next one, and that was 20.7% of all the sales, and then 400 to 499 price range. So again, just as I mentioned last month, we're kind of shifting back again to the 200 to 299 being the one that has the more sales than the 400 to 499. And the 300 to 399 price range has continued to increase for the number of sales every month this year. So just kind of something to note. From that 200 to 499 price range, that accounted for 70.7% of all the sales. Following that was the 500 to 599 price range, and that was 9.2% of the sales. 600 to 699 was next, and that was 4.7% of all the sales. So again, those upper price ranges, those sales are decreasing month over month, and that's just, it's a higher price range. It means that you probably have a little bit more wiggle room as far as pricing goes. You can maybe get some deals there at this time of the year. One interesting thing that I did want to mention was that the last month, the asking price, the percent sold to original asking price was 97%. So a lot of what we're pricing at is still selling very close to what we're asking. So, people keep saying the market's hot, that things are going over and whatnot, and we're just kind of steady at this point, which is really good. Mostly just seasonal stuff. Interest rates went back down. We'll see what that means, where that goes. We do think that there's been a little bit of an effect on the market with kind of the hurricanes that are going on and everything else. And we'll see what happens there when I talk to you next month. If you have any questions about economic factors, interest rates, your neighborhood, what your house is worth, any other neighborhoods, thinking about buying or selling, should you rent or own, please call us at 303-570-5579 or visit our website at www.yourpilothome.com.